I wasn't going to make a vision board this year. After the year I had in 2024, how could I beat it? I don't know if you know this, but my girlfriend and I hopped into a truck and camper and headed out across North America for the summer, putting all of our stuff into storage, giving it away, donating it. So what do I have to look forward to this year? A whole new life, a whole new career. As I sat with that thought, I realized there's something very special about taking a moment to visualize and imagine this life I want to live. So this year I decided to do things differently. I am an artist and illustrator after all, so why not create my vision board as a piece of art? Hi, I'm Jux Art, and I create art that is inspired by the passions and stories that define us. Stay with me and I'll show you how I'm designing my 2025. This vision board is just one piece of the puzzle. This year I'm going to be sharing my ups and downs of building my own art business. If you're on your own journey or just want to get started, hit the like and subscribe button and let's grow together. Let me take you behind the scenes of my creative process. Before I get started, I want to share the big picture, literally. For me, I chose these 9 categories to represent this vision: personal growth, financial abundance, health and wellness, professional goals, home environment, relationships, adventure and travel, creativity, and lifestyle. At the end, I sum it all up with a slogan for the year, which my gorgeous partner came up with. These are the categories that matter most to me, but they'll look different for everyone. That's what I love about a project like this. It's just so personal. If you've ever wanted a custom curated vision board of your own, I'd be thrilled to work with you to bring your stories and passions to life. I'll leave a link in the description box below in case you're curious to learn more. Now let's take a closer look at my process and see how I brought my vision to life. I wanted this piece to work well as decor, so I decided to use watercolors. The first panel of my vision board is personal growth. In this case, it shows a picture of me selling my first painting as a professional artist and what appears to be possibly a gallery showing. The second panel represents abundance, and I have here mine and my fiance's hands raising a toast with some wine on a beautiful restaurant terrace overlooking the cityscape of New York. For my inking process, I like to work in vectors. I just love the crisp, clean lines. And that's why, for the artists out there, you'll notice I like to use Adobe Fresco, from my rough sketch through to the finished print-ready file. The third panel represents health and wellness. Has nothing to do with my cell phone. I just wanted to capture a mundane moment in time where I'm just standing there looking the way I feel. You'll notice I'm working from a limited color palette. I do that to give each panel consistency and so that the overall piece has cohesion. Now we come to professional goals, and we have the thumbnail of me with my celebration of the first 1,000 subscribers. Might not sound like a lot to a lot of people, but at this point where I'm starting from now, it seems like a milestone, and I think it's worth celebrating. I actually plan to make this thumbnail exactly like that. I think it'll be fun. Does my artistic style remind you of anything? If you're thinking comic books, you're right. Reading comic books as a child was probably my earliest influence. As you may know from the beginning of the video, my girlfriend and I decided to trek across North America in a truck. So this one is home environment, and it represents something that I want in the next home that we're looking for, and that is an art studio. Where I'm at right now is just a temporary solution. I like using light and shadow to direct the eye and to give a scene some atmosphere. If you were paying attention, I may have slipped that my girlfriend is actually my fiance, because not that long ago I proposed to her and she said yes. And so here under relationships, I have a picture of the two of us at a busy table with friends and family serving cake. and that is a celebration of our engagement.
I don't over-render each panel because I want the effect of the overall composition to speak to the viewer at a glance.
The next panel represents adventure. And here we are, sitting in Paris, perhaps on a honeymoon?
You'll see here how I keep my background colors pretty neutral so that the focus stays on the subject. That's important in a piece that contains so many drawings.
The moment I wanted to celebrate with creativity is not my artistic endeavors. That's now become part of my job, which is still part of my creativity, but I wanted to go and show something that we've been working on, and that is writing music. In fact, maybe I'll put a link here, but we've actually got a couple songs out just for fun, but I think they're actually worth looking into.
I just want to focus for a moment on these blue lines you're seeing. This is where my rough sketch starts, and this is how I start every drawing. I call it my blue lines. It's reminiscent of how traditional comic book artists used to start their process in the old analog days.
When I was thinking about lifestyle, I was thinking not just our day-to-day life, but also what else do we have to look forward to. And there's something that we've been talking a lot about, and that's having a cabin out by the lake, in a quiet area. Something that's very important to me is to have a sanctuary to go to that's away from the rat race, away from the cell phones, away from the YouTube, away from everything else, where I'm imagining we're just sitting there on any given morning, sipping coffee and just watching the sunrise. We have the two of us walking up to a home, coming off the trail, out of the truck, you might think, and just ready to start our whole new lives together. And so in the end, when we come to the final panel in the center of it all, we have that one image that just wraps up our entire 2025, and that is From Wander to Wonder.
Each panel is treated as separate artwork and created in grouped layers. That way, if someone wanted me to pull out a panel and reuse it for something else, say a greeting card, sticker, magnet, or even t-shirt, I can easily accommodate them.
And with those last few lines, this is my vision of 2025. This vision board isn't just about my goals, it's about designing the life I want to live and the emotions I want to feel when I get there. If you want to bring your vision to life, let's create something together. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at the final shots. Here we go. If you like this, click the like button, subscribe, and stick around. Because this is just the beginning. Stick around for my next video. I'll see you there.
If you want to work with me, here's what you can expect. First, you'll find me at the Etsy link below, where you can order your own custom vision board. We can correspond by FaceTime, Messenger, email, or whichever way is most comfortable for you. I could even help you with ideas if you're stuck. Maybe you just need a nudge to find the emotion you want to capture when you achieve your goals. We will work together on a color palette that works for your display area, whether that's in your office, studio, or even in your living room. We won't be done until we're both satisfied that we've fulfilled your vision and exceeded your expectations. Before we get started, we can have a discussion about the budget and make sure that we're both happy. I can supply you or your local printer with a high-res print-ready file where you will be able to finally put your hands on your future.